Year 2, today's story is Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around he buckled at the knees. Have a think about something that you're really good at. I bet there's loads of things you could tell me. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. How do you think Gerald is feeling about going to the jungle dance? What do you think, Jess?
Worried?
Yeah, a bit worried and anxious because I don't think he's very good at dancing. He keeps falling over, doesn't he? Let's see. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely and as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Can you think of any adjectives to describe the cricket? Think about what's happened in the story. Think about what kind of person he is. Jess, can you think of any adjectives to describe him?
Kind.
Yeah, he's really kind. He's really helpful. He's trying to help the giraffe out. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He's starting to dance, I think. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle, we must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How is it that you dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. I wonder how Gerald has suddenly become such a good dancer. Why do you think, Jess?
Because he
believed in himself, didn't he? He believed in himself, and that made him be able to be such an amazing dancer. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Okay, this week I want you to find something that you love, something that you really enjoy doing. Jess, this week you found something that you've really enjoyed doing, haven't you? What is it?
Cooking.
Yeah, you've been cooking lots of different things and trying to do it all by yourself and believing in yourself, haven't you? I want you to have a think. What would you really enjoy doing? It might be cooking, might be turning up the music and dancing around the house. It might be playing out in the garden, a special game that you've made up. It might be doing some artwork. Just choose something that you think you'll enjoy and have a really good go at doing it. Right, that's it for now, Year 2. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye.